I'm Grant Garcia, one of the cartilage and sports surgeons here at Orthopedic Specialists of Seattle. Today we're going to show a testimonial. This is a patient in his mid-40s that came in with a trochlear defect, or a defect of the kneecap area. And he continued to have pain. He researched a ton of different doctors regarding what to do about his cartilage. He eventually saw me. We decided to perform a MACI on him. And you can see his results have been exceptional. He's really happy. And he came really informed, and it was good because obviously we like our patients to understand what's going on. And that really helped him with the recovery. So hopefully you enjoy. Thanks.
So my knee got gradually worse over maybe like about 10 or 15 years. I'd say the last 5 years, it became more debilitating. And I think one of the turning points for me was just doing like yard work and stuff. Kind of a middle-aged man, I want to be able to do yard work, and carrying a bucket of leaves up maybe like 6 stairs would kind of sideline me. And coming from a very athletic background, it was just like, I need to do something about this. And I just been spending a lot of time doing research on knees, and I kind of finally found Dr. Grant, who could do the type of procedures that I thought I would be a good candidate for. And it turned out he was able to fix all the problems I had. When I came, I had quite a lot. I probably was slightly obsessed with figuring out what was going on with my knees, so it was a good confirmation, I think, to a large extent. I think my take was, I'd done a lot of research, not just on the procedure, but on doctors, and I had met, with 6 or 7 doctors in the area, and I knew I had like the best doctors. So that it was pretty easy for me. It was basically just, what do we need to do to kick this thing off? And I have a lot of confidence in that. The recovery in the process is probably the more humorous part in all of it. I would say the first 6 weeks for me were a little bit challenging. I was used to having a lot of control over everything, and I hadn't had surgery before. So in honesty, I think just getting a sense of what was going on with my body, that part was a little bit challenging, but it was mostly mental. Physically, it was surprisingly easy. It didn't cause me that much pain. I just took Advil and Tylenol, and I actually didn't even mind like being restricted activity-wise. I intellectually told myself this is 6 weeks. It just, every time I would feel something, I would be a little bit, stressed. So that was a bit hard. But then after the first 6 weeks, it was really easy. I just got back to doing my PT and walking around for the most part. I think it was about 6 weeks. So.
And then how did you feel about our checkups?
Checkups are great. His team's really good. That's actually a good point. It's not just Dr. Grant. They're all really great. There are several people. I mean, I spent about a year coming in here. Everyone always listened. They would call you if you had a question. He responds to email pretty quickly. Okay, that's really great. So the MACI and the repair are astonishing. It's actually pretty unbelievable. Like I said earlier in the video, about 10-15 years of gradual decline. After the surgery, I can do pretty much anything I want. I've tried running a few times. I've kind of decided not to, for personal reasons, do a lot of high impact stuff, but I feel no pain. I still do squats and deadlifts and cycling and swimming, and it's just like my knee was when I was like 30. So that's what I would call success.
Would you do it again if you had to, knowing this condition?
I would definitely do it again, and yes.